We're live. And Ron's going to be right back. He's just getting something he wanted to show. So he'll be right back. Stay tuned. He ran, sounds like he's going in the basement to get something, a picture or something he wanted to show. So we're hanging in there. Everyone's doing well, best that we can under the circumstances. But we're going to discuss happier things today. But we'll just wait a few minutes before people come in and wait for Ron to come back. Have my Florida mug today. Starbucks mug. And the governor of Florida just announced the party's over. Spring breakers, the party's over. Thank God. Hey, Ray, how you doing? Ron's here. He just went to get something. He wanted to show a picture or something, so he ran downstairs to grab it. How you doing in Florida? I got the Florida mug. Ooh, you can see. Florida mug. There many spring breaks near your area, Ray? The governor, I think, shut it down. Said the party's over. And all our snow is melted, if you're wondering. I woke up and it was like a blizzard outside, and then it melted. We were going to shovel, and I'm like, well, we'll wait a little bit, and then it was gone. Okay, we're here, Charlie. Ron's coming back, too. He's went to get something. He's here. So, I don't know what he's doing. But he forgot at the last minute he wanted to show something. He probably doesn't even know where it is. We've been busy cleaning this room up, organizing things. We keep finding stuff. Well, that's good. That's good to avoid that. We're avoiding that too. We're not really doing much. We'll just go outside for walks and grocery store, and that's when needed. Yeah, that's what I thought. It used to be, Fort Lauderdale used to be the place to go, but now it's Miami. It's Daytona. When I was in high school, we went to Daytona. Oh, he got it. Here he is. Here's the man of the hour.
Find the other thing.
We got Ray and Charlie. Charlie's probably putting it on the TV. That's what he'd be back in 5 minutes.
Hey, Ray, how you doing? How's living in Florida going so far?
I'm sure you're glad you moved back at this time.
Well, there's a lot of excitement that you came back to.
I wonder if they're faring better in Finland than they are here.
Yeah. All right, so I think we were going to talk about, we're going to continue our discussion from a couple of weeks ago about other things you can do outside the Disney bubble. Mm-hmm. So I had to get some things I wanted to show it. That's part of it. Hello, Lauren.
Hello, Lauren. How you doing?
And I think Lauren, yes, I think Lauren still has to go because she works for Universal. Mm-hmm. I think from what I saw on her Twitter, they're still making her go into work right now.
Oh, really?
Which is kind of bananas.
Yeah, it is. Oh, really? Oh, boy. So maybe you're better off being here. I thought they were more chill in Finland. I guess not.
So, Lauren, I hope you stay safe. She's out of work. I'm working remotely. Kids are out of school. Only time we're going outside is to exercise, or if we have to hit up the grocery store. But
we're pretty well stocked. We get, because over here he had the basement looking like we were going to have a zombie apocalypse.
Well, I've always been like that when things are on sale.
Right. We stock up on dry goods and canned goods and that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So why don't we get going? I'm kind of excited about going through this again. So I know last time we talked.
It was a whole different world.
2 weeks ago, we talked about a bunch of different places we went to that we enjoyed. Mm-hmm. I think I would show more because there's a lot to do outside of Disney, or I should say besides Disney and Universal, or any of the theme parks there. So why don't we just
get going?
All right, so we've done a lot. We haven't in the last few years. We haven't done anything outside the Disney bubble, and since we go on our trips are 2 weeks.
Yep.
Typically, I think towards the end we get tired of dealing with the people and being at the theme parks and stuff like that. That I think I want to go back and doing, seeing what else Florida has to offer. Just kind of exploring.
Yeah, maybe a day or two.
Yeah. So, I think the first place I wanted to talk about was this showcase of citrus, and we came about this by accident. Because we rented a house into the Davenport area, and this is back when we were on vacation for 5 weeks in Florida. I decided just to drive around, and originally I was driving around looking for a Dick's Sporting Goods because I bought my son a new Rawlings baseball glove at the outlet, and I was looking for a steamer.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm just driving around. I didn't want to use the GPS. Sometimes I just like driving around, see what I come across to. We saw this place. I actually turned around to see what it was. It's kind of a fresh fruit stand. They do have orange juice slushies and creamsicles. I think we had tried the slushies.
Yeah.
And you can take tours of
kind of like a swamp or so behind a
swamp.
woods,
I think there's animals there.
Yeah,
through their citrus grows. But it's through a monster truck.
It's like a cool little stand because it had all this like unique stuff, like those homemade soaps and different snacks and weird stuff, things to take pictures with.
So I mean, and this is just a sign you see that you just see on the side of the road that I saw that made me want to stop to see what this was about. That's one of the
monster trucks
that you go drive. They drive you through
swamp
trucks. I don't think it was operating when we were there, or it was later in the day. I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think they were running then for some reason.
But they had it. And it's pretty cool. I think I've seen the Trackers has a video up where they recently, within the last year or two, actually took a ride on one of these things. And it looks pretty wild to be on one of these.
Obviously it was a while ago.
Right now Ronnie's the giant in the family.
He'd probably be above the jaws now.
But still pretty good picture opportunity. Same thing here. That's all plastic. I think at first Ronnie thought it might have been a real shock. I think he was at that age where he might have thought that, oh, did they really catch something?
But it's a cool place, dude. You don't have to spend any money. You can just go, pull in and, see the funky decor and maybe get a snack or something, give them some money.
And this is an example of some of the decor. I mean, I think this is pretty genuine. And if you watch the show American Pickers on the History Channel, we personally like that. And, they pick things like this. Yeah. And so for us, that was pretty interesting to see some of these old gas pumps there.
That was a fake snake.
No, shh. Let people think that he was brave, petting the boa constrictor. Come on.
I don't think so. Just last year, he was afraid of a garden snake.
Lauren, those trucks, I think it was like 5. I think it could fit 30 to 50 people if I had to guess.
Yeah, it's really long. They were cool. We should go back there and do the truck ride just to see.
So that's all we have there. I mean, there were some, and they got some little petting animals here as well. I mean, it's one of those places where it was one of those things we just driving around, stopped off, got cooled down. Yeah, probably there for a half hour or so, just walking around. But it was a nice break. The kids really enjoyed themselves. Getting the orange slushie was cool. Yeah,
that's fun stuff.
The next place I want to talk about is the Clearwater Aquarium. So I'm sure many of the locals there kind of know, this is where Winter the Dolphin lives.
Yeah, from Dolphin Tale.
Yeah, and there was a sequel, right, to Dolphin Tale?
Dolphin Tale
2. Yeah, and there were other marine animals and there was a pelican that was in the movie that's actually at the aquarium as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of inexpensive, and it kind of helps. This kind of helps the aquarium rehabilitate these marine animals that come in, so that way they can get better and get released back.
And it was cool because you could see the actual winter, the one without the tail.
Yes. Well, there was 2 of them, right? There was 2 in the dolphin tail too.
Yeah. There was another one. I forget the name. I want to say Hope.
I could be right.
I'm not.
But they were both there. And this is something that our daughter really wanted to do because she really loved this movie.
Mm-hmm.
So when she knew that she could go see Winter, she was like, oh, that's really what I want to do. So this is kind of a picture of what it looks like. It's not like the aquariums we're used to that we see in Boston.
It's a small aquarium, but it's a nice day trip to get away. It's not too crowded, and there was a lot of people there, but it's not like Disney crowded. It's
but there was a lot of people.
And there's Winter's
the artificial tail that they created, right?
Yep.
And they must replace these every so often, or this might have been one of the newer the original, one of the first few prototypes they had. So that was kind of cool to see. And now they do have boat trips you can take on here, which was pretty interesting. Yeah. We did it because our kids like to go on boats. We don't do that often around here, but the kids do like that. So we were. I don't know what was that, Clearwater Bay or
I don't know, not sure. But anyway, it's not very deep. You could walk in there. You could get off the boat and walk.
They actually told us it's like there's no life.
No life vest, but if the boat sinks, we could walk back.
Yeah, so no worries, no one's drowning. That was kind of odd to hear. And we did
see dolphins.
I might have a picture of that. Yeah. In the boat, you get to like a little island, sandbar, whatever they call it, in the middle of all this.
Yeah, and they said all the kids and people collect, shells and stuff. Do you have a picture of what Ronnie collected? The shell that he got. It was so gross.
Right, you're right. There's so many different things to do in Florida. That's why I like exploring. I would recommend this one. So this is Winter here.
Yeah, you can see it doesn't have the tail.
And Hope was on the other side. I think I couldn't find any good pictures with both of them together. That's why I didn't include it.
Sea turtle.
And it's.
And I believe they do rescue animals and stuff. It's like a hospital, and didn't they do surgery there? You could watch the surgery on.
Yes,
animals.
I remember that. Yep.
Yeah. So it's really interesting.
And so this is this a pelican or I'm not? Or
I think so. It looks like I'm not.
But I remember them saying he was one of the stars
of the movie.
Yeah. And I want to say the second one, but I.
Yeah, I know that. I remember the pelican being crazy all the time in the movie, but I haven't seen it in a long time, so I kind of forget.
And as you can see, so this is from when we were on the boat, and hopefully you can see right there. You get the Sudo there, but right on the opposite side is where the dolphin is. So I thought that was awesome, just to be able to see a dolphin out in the wild like that. Hello, Stacy. Thank you for joining me right now. Just showing the Clearwater Aquarium.
Another weird thing that is right near this aquarium is in the big Scientology building. That's the headquarters is there. So that was weird to see all the the Scientologists in their uniforms and stuff. It's like a little weird.
Yep. So
stay away from them.
There's another picture of Winter getting rubbed down.
Yeah.
They might have been feeding him.
I forget.
At the time, and you can't get real close. They got railings that you can just like look right over.
It's probably about an hour and a half, right? Maybe
it's right near Tampa, so I think it's between hour 15 minutes, depending upon how fast you go.
It wasn't very long.
Yeah, typically we try to 2 hours.
2 hours.
I don't.
Yeah, well,
maybe I'm driving faster.
Yeah, he drives fast.
But I like it. We try to couple it if we're going there, doing multiple things. So I like to try to go to see a Tampa Bay Rays game.
Yeah.
While I'm there and try to do other things.
He would love this, Stacy, because it's like real close. You get real close to the animals. You can see them really good.
This is south of Disney.
Yeah.
It's right east of Tampa, I want to say. This is clear water. And I think some kind of shark, right? A sand shark or something.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know
I don't know. I don't think he has teeth, that one.
or
North?
Or it's like a catfish.
Is it north of?
Is it north of Disney?
I don't know. My brain's not working lately. I think it maybe.
I always thought.
I don't know. It could be.
Well, we don't live there, so I.
We're not looking at a map right now. We've been stuck in the house. Our brain's not working.
Oh, so it's probably north of Ray.
Yeah. Oh,
I thought we went south, but anyway. But these are just some of the nice scenery that we were able to see, which is really, I think, really nice. And so this is the little sand island or sandbar or whatever. And they kind of told you whatever. I think at the time as we were going there, they were also picking up marine animals and putting them in a little.
Oh yeah, the clear thing so
the kids could look at it.
Yeah.
Touch them.
Yep.
And then when we got here, they said, "Go ahead, find whatever shells you wanted to find."
And they gave everyone the Ziploc bags. Ronnie, what do you got? Do you have a picture of it?
I do. We don't have a picture. But Ronnie got a clam this big.
And it was like with the green crud on it, like slimes. It was so disgusting, right? It was so gross and smelly, but he was so proud of the thing. But what I did when we rented the house, I put it outside, like in the front, by the front door. And like every night it would be moved, like something was eating it. I don't know what it was eating it, but it was like, it was moved. And I'm like, finally I threw it away. It was so disgusting.
And he was so proud. I mean, he was insistent that we bring it back with us.
So gross.
And they get some stingrays there.
That's me.
Yeah, and you can see it's really not that big to walk around, but
those the flip flops that I had made at that thing. I think yeah. Maybe I don't know.
But it was fun. I mean, I was just surprised how much fun we had.
Yeah.
Doing this, you hear it and you're like, oh, how much fun could this really be? But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Going there, and I think we also saw a party boat. Remember the pirate ship that was a party boat?
Oh yeah,
well.
Yeah.
Oh,
but it wasn't a whole shell. It was like half a shell. It wasn't a whole one. It was just weird. It was just all cruddy on it. Gross.
Yeah.
And so, of course, I had to hold it. Oh, Catch 'Em on Survivor. I know we haven't watched it. Have you DVR'd it?
I do.
So maybe it's something to watch since we got nothing else to do.
So this place is no longer open, but this was I forget what it was called, but it was Hulk Hogan's restaurant. You might have heard us mention this before.
It was something beach something. I don't know. I forget what it was.
But you know, Ronnie really at this age he really loved wrestling. I always watched it with him. So you know there was some memorabilia there. This, you know, hopefully you guys know who Thunder Lips, the Ultimate Male is. You know who that is, right?
Hulk Hogan, right?
Yeah. From what?
Well, huh? From what?
Yeah. What did he wear this?
I don't know.
Come on, you
in the show?
No. What movie?
Was it? I don't know.
I watch it all the time.
Yeah, Rocky
3, right?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
Charlie knew. Come on.
I'm thinking of Club of Lang.
But
I forgot he was in it too.
Yes, we always watch this.
I know. Rocky. And what's the other one? Karate Kid. Yeah.
So
Rambo.
Here's some more pictures of what you could see inside the restaurant, which is really cool. You get to see all the belts he ever had. And I'm only going to show a few here. Pictures of him with like Andre the Giant, Bob Backlund, the Iron Sheik. Oh, here we go. I should have this as first.
Yeah, see Hogan's Beach.
As the first picture. And food was pretty good. It was more of a seafood kind of a place. I thought it was pretty good. And I hope everyone knows who that guy is. Right? You can see it right on the shirt there. We do have a couple of shirts that he autographed for us, and I can't find them. I have them.
It's that shirt there that he's wearing, I think, right?
Yes.
Something like it.
And a super nice guy. Right. It was funny. Ronnie wouldn't eat his meal until he could talk to Jimmy Hart.
Yeah, we kept looking around. He thinking Hulk Hogan was going to walk through the door.
Yeah.
He was. I'll say, like, Hulk Hogan here, Hulk Hogan here. And then we saw other people talking to him. So, we went to talk, ask for autograph. He's like, sure. And he's talking to us, and really great guy.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Lauren, I did watch that Andre the Giant documentary. I thought that was so awesome, especially seeing how when they talked about Andre the Giant's hands, and you saw him like pick up a can of beer.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was just so wonderful. Let me see what I have here. And then, and he took, and what was cool is he actually, would tell you like stories about being on the road with Hulk Hogan.
Oh, yeah.
And a couple of Macho Man and stuff like that. Hello, RV into Disney. Thank you for joining.
Oh, what happened?
Whatever. Just give me a second here.
That was cool to see all the old pictures of Hulk and different memorabilia. It was pretty cool.
And
and he has.
Hopefully, you guys can see this.
He autographed a picture.
And addressed it to Ronnie, and we got it framed so he could hang it up in his room. And if you don't want it, I'll take it.
With his signature cool. Crazy jacket, suit, and megaphone.
Unfortunately, that place is no longer open, but I know that there's one thing I know about Florida is there's lots of awesome places to eat.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's a lot of places around where we live in the Massachusetts area, but I think there's even more.
And this is right on the ocean. You sit outside, and it's right. It was beautiful sunset.
And they had a place where you could have a beach party.
Yeah, there were people on beach party, doing their thing and renting jet skis and riding around. So, I mean, that's what we're into. But but it was fun, and it was actually in a hotel, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't recall the hotel.
Yeah.
The other fun thing is something we talked about trying maybe doing this time around is when we went, it was the Orlando Eye.
Right.
It's now called the Icon Park. But there's many different attractions here. You got the Orlando Sea Life Aquarium and then the Madame Tussauds Wax Museum.
Tussauds.
Tussauds.
I don't know. They say Tussauds, I think. I don't know.
Right.
He's looking old. How old is Jimmy Hart? Do you know?
60s, 70s, I would guess.
Probably 70s.
So this is the big Ferris wheel, and it moves very slow. It's more for observation, especially when you get to the top and you get to see. Since Florida's flat,
right?
You really get to see a lot.
Right.
We didn't go on it because someone's a little scared.
You're afraid of heights.
Oh, I wanted to go on this because I just thought about
at that time they were having a problem with it. It was stopping and there's no air conditioning. If it keeps moving, I'd be fine. But if I know it's going to keep moving, I'll be fine. But if I get stuck in there, I'm jumping out.
7 years old.
Probably. You get a spray tan.
Right. And Ray, I don't think these swing. They may a little.
No, the swing things is there as well.
The swing ride is.
Yeah.
Oh, firework time.
Yeah.
25. Oh,
and
I'm sure you get to see all the fireworks from the different Disney parks and maybe Universal lines. Yeah. I'm going to assume.
Yeah.
But we got to try this. I know you're afraid. Right. Starflyer.
No. No.
Or the slingshot.
If you ever, he's a YouTuber, Get Binky. If you watch it, he went on this and he screamed like a girl, and it was hilarious. I mean, Snoop Dogg, I think, commented on it, thought he was so funny and stuff. They're from England, they're a great couple, Get Binky. So, and it was hilarious. I mean, I'm like terrified for him, and I'm laughing at the same time because he was literally screaming like a girl, and I was like, "Who's that? A girl up there?" He's like, "No."
20, 30 minutes is too long. God. Oh, don't tell her that. Don't tell her that. I'm trying to get her on one of those Ferris wheels.
No.
Yeah, see, Charlie started.
Yeah.
I would do it. I'm only,
I'm to Get Binky. He's funny.
You only live once.
Yeah, you might die on it. I don't want to die on that thing. I would die of a heart attack. Really? No.
You and I could go on
he always volunteers for me. You know, I hate roller coasters, but you can try it first. So I'm like, no. But you made me go on Soarin' first because he was afraid of Soarin'. So don't tell me that
we
you
can
were
go on the
afraid.
Slingshot together.
Because he didn't know what Soarin' was like.
Listen,
Yeah.
we'll go on Slingshot together, hold hands, and we can die together.
Oh no. I'd be one of them people that go pass out. Because that would be me.
Ray says he'd go on with me. So
yeah,
so I think
I think that's too long. It's 30 minutes. It's a long time.
I don't think it's as bad as you think.
15 minutes.
Now the great thing is I get to meet Vin Diesel.
He looks like Putin. It does, doesn't it? If he had a suit on, he would look like Putin.
See, Lawrence agreeing with you. No to the Starflyer.
Yeah, see?
I'll work on you. Nothing that a little liquor couldn't take care of.
Oh, yeah. He always says, I'll slip you a Mickey, a pill. I'm like, I don't think so. Oh, you got your Thor shirt on. Oh, I think I had a Thor shirt on, too. You had Asgard.
Yeah. So this is kind of what Madame Tussauds or Tussauds is like. Here, you know, Ronnie's thinking he's the president looking up at Obama.
He's got Obama, help us now.
You know, you got Martin Luther King. And it's so...
Martin. We always say Martha.
Did I say Martin Luther
I always
King?
say Martha, too, but it's Martin.
But what... I mean, it actually... I feel like it looks like the people. You really thought Walt Disney was alive.
No, but he looks cross-eyed. It's just weird. But
no, but that was cool. We all, we all get our picture taken with him. You know, Steve Jobs, the guy with the iPhone.
Was that your phone you holding up?
Yeah, that was my phone, not his cell phone.
I thought they had a cell phone.
No. I put this one in because I knew Charlie would be watching.
Oh yeah, so
I think his
David Beckham.
Yeah, and I know he watches his soccer. So I knew Charlie, you would appreciate that picture there. And this is a good one of Shaquille O'Neal, who was, I think, 7'2", 7'3", around there, and his little Ronnie. Barely, just about to his waist.
Yeah. They're big fans of Derek Jeter, so they had to get Derek Jeter.
I'm a big fan of the Yankees.
Yeah.
Right. And they get some pop singers. I think that's Taylor Swift, right?
Yeah. That's me striking a pose with Madonna.
Trying to strike a pose.
Not very well.
No, you were like, what's that Bangles song?
Oh, I walk like a Egyptian.
I think you got it. I think you got it mixed up there.
Oh, they are. That's where their Peters in camp.
Yes. Yep. Oh, enemy. See, David Beckham, enemy of Liverpool.
Vogue. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Vogue.
So this is a weird Katy Perry one.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen her wear that outfit, but.
Want to watch a movie? That's weird.
Imagine she just took those off and you could actually put in a projector.
I don't know. Weird. I've just got this. Yeah, little props you can put on.
And some of this, the way Ronnie's smiling with that ghetto up, you might think he's baby Elvis. Lauren says you can watch your movie.
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon.
Is it Jimmy Fallon? Yeah. It kind of looks like Jimmy Kimmel. Oh, yeah, it is.
Jimmy Fallon. If you didn't know, look at the
show. Yeah, I know, but his face looks like Jimmy Kimmel.
No, it doesn't.
I don't know.
You need new.
Is that Kurt Russell? Kurt Russell. Oh yeah, this is
Sophia.
Yeah, he loves her from Modern Family.
Yep.
Yeah. Don't worry, I had a breakfast at Tiffany's.
That actually looks like it's like real food. At least in the picture, it does.
I tried to take a bite.
Yeah, but you did. Oh, this one was for you.
Pink Ladies. They get the Pink Ladies jacket. They let you put that on. Take a picture.
So it's that John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John, right?
Yep. Elvis did look like her.
Did he?
Yeah.
All right, let's go check.
Yeah, it does a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
What we have here. So this is the Jackie Chan. Yeah, well, hey, man, I don't know what Madison's trying to do. It's like the swan. Or... And I think back then, didn't Ronnie always talk about, I'm going to do the Jackie Chan move to you or something? I don't know.
Probably.
You know how the kids are at that age, especially boys. They're just
silly.
Crazy. Kurt Russell did play... he was in an Elvis movie that it was him. A bunch of them dressed up as Elvises and to rob a casino.
Oh.
I don't know when. Jackie Chan
did
the monkey.
Did they do the fly in too on the parachutes? Was that movie? Or that was something different? Oh no, that was Vegas. Honeymoon in Vegas. That's right. That was different.
But there was another one I can't remember. What's
his name? I know his name. I just can't think of it. What the hell?
He played Deadpool.
Yeah, Deadpool.
Oh, why am I blanking on this? I knew the other day.
Oh.
Somebody help us.
You know, get his name. It's like
it's not Samuel L. Jackson. Oh,
no, that's behind him.
That's behind him.
Ryan Reynolds. I knew it. I'm like, what is his name? See, we're in home confinement. Our brain is turned to mush.
I see him and I just think of Deadpool.
Yeah, I love Deadpool. It's hilarious. Not for the kid. Hey, Rob.
Thank you for joining.
We're just showing pictures of our trip to Madame Tussauds. Oh, they're not together anymore. They're gonna separate those two.
I bet you they already have.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe they put Jennifer Aniston next to him.
Yeah, but I don't know. He looks old there. Brad Pitt doesn't look. He looks old.
Isn't that from all the drugs he used to take?
Maybe, I don't know. No, I don't think he was druggy. He was a drunk. But but now he stopped, so all's good.
All's good. But he's a good actor, so
no, he's good. What's this? A fish? Yeah. That's Nemo.
So Angelina looks a little like J-Lo. Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
Just the face. It's just like if she had a different hair.
Yep.
And I did have a picture of J-Lo, I think, there.
Yeah.
And I know they swap some of these in, so if I enjoyed going, but it's not something that I'd want to do every year.
Right.
I think every so often.
Yeah. Because they might change it out a little bit, add new people. Yeah, Deadpool is definitely not for kids. It's hilarious though. Ronnie said, but we're like over some spots, like close your eyes, close your ears. Like Ted's not either.
Did you see Stacy?
What?
Remember that they're all the people taller than you?
Yeah, pretty much.
Even the Munchkins from the Wizard of Oz were taller than her, believe it or not.
Shut up. Probably.
There was actually a picture from Disney that I think you posted on Facebook or something like a couple of years ago.
What?
When all three.
Yeah.
And someone said, Ron has 3 kids?
Because it was at Christmas time. We were at the tree. I think it was the Grand Floridian. And we're all take a picture together, but we're all the same height. Me, Ronnie, and Madison, all the same height.
And you see this tall dude.
But now Ronnie's tall too. I used to be able to hide behind him. Now I can't.
So this is the Sea Life Aquarium.
Yep.
Again, it's a little aquarium, and it's differently themed than what you would see when you just go to like a Clearwater aquarium, or like us going to the Boston Aquarium or Mystic.
Very small.
And it's geared towards kids, but Meredith, you make the Munchkins feel good about their height.
I do. I gotta be an Ewok.
So they get some little jellyfish here.
Jellyfish.
And what's interesting, when you go to the eye, if you're going to do multiple attractions, the price actually gets cheaper.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because then it starts making it. You're here for a little longer. Right, you might be at the wax museum for an hour and a half, but then you're spending maybe another hour at the aquarium, and then if you're going on the eye, so you can make it about half a day.
Hi, Arnie. How you doing? Welcome in. We're just showing a little Sea Life museum.
Yeah, we're showing stuff that we have done
in Florida, but that's not Disney.
Yep, that's outside that Disney bubble.
Yes, the lollipop guild. We are the lollipop guild.
So you can, kind of get close. They get some good, cool starfishers in here.
Hello.
Do you know who that is?
Denzio. I see him in all the chats all the time. I don't want to say his name because I'll screw it up. Dennis.
And Pepper Tree Villa joined in.
Yes, and no Arnie. Yep.
All right. Some kind of eel there, right?
Yeah.
And this is like a big place to walk around. I thought this was pretty interesting.
What's that, like a big squid?
Big squid or octopus. I'm not sure what they call all these, but again, that's mad. But I do like this part, right? So this is where it starts really getting themed here. Yep. Do you remember this? Yeah. This is kind of like the Triton or what's the underwater?
What, Atlantis?
Kind of like Atlantis kind of looking here. Yeah. Some little baby sharks or,
Yeah, and they also have like little things that the kids could get under and be like, put their head in, you can see the aquarium, the fishes up close and stuff. And they also do, they make books for you, picture books, kind of like a photo pass in the beginning. And it's like a green screen and it puts you in all these different situations.
So cool. So right there, Atlantis.
Yep.
And it's like a big thing. You just walk around. I mean, I don't know. I enjoyed it. And I know the kids really enjoyed it at the time. Yeah. Again, not something I would go to every year. Yeah. But, just get these little breaks.
And this was probably 5 years ago. See, there's Ronnie in the little.
But it's cool because that kind of makes you feel like you're kind of in the tank with the fish.
Right.
I think you get a different perspective there, which is nice.
It's a cute little, break from the Disney parks.
I would say having little kids probably enjoy it more than just going there as an adult. So right. I think that's
right. And the kids weren't too little. Ronnie was what, 9 maybe?
8, 9.
Yeah. Madison was what, 13?
12, 13.
12, 13. I can't remember.
Little kind of a tiki theme here.
Yeah. Dennis, it's Turkish. Okay. But I'm like, okay, Dennis.
There's a little area, kind of like SeaWorld, but, they get their own little one here. Instead of conveyor belt, you kind of walk through some different sea life there. Some turtles. Another kind of theme with, I forget what kind of fish that is. It's not
no, it's not a shark. I don't know what it was. Something.
Different kind of stingray. I'm not sure. But there's a shark in front of that thing. So kind of cool stuff. And is this a lot? This is some kind of crab. Was this a lobster, Meredith?
No, that's not a lobster. I don't think so. Doesn't look like any lobster. I know. It could be.
Yeah. So that's, again, I think it was nice. Something I wouldn't do all the time, but for little kids, just to get a break for a few hours outside of the theme parks, I think it was something that was nice and relaxing.
Right. It's something to look at and relax a little bit, not being mad crowds, and just take your time and still have fun at the same time.
Yeah. We have also done the Kennedy Space Center.
Maybe that's what it is, a rock lobster. That could be it.
Okay.
See, that's why we have these other people on here. So
Lawrence, tell us what they are. Stay safe. Have a good night. Thank you for joining. So the Kennedy Space Center was a lot of fun when we went. And I think it's something I'd want to go back to because I know they've redone a lot of it since we've been there.
Right, yeah.
And I would really like to see a rocket take off there from space.
Yeah, we wanted to. We tried to when we were down there 5 weeks. We would keep looking to see when they were going to have a launch, but they didn't have one.
So you can see there.
The Caribbean lobster. And they don't have claws like me. See, that's what we're used to because we're from New England, so that's why we're used to the claws. They're actually really cheap right now because they can't send them to China. So it's like maybe we should go on the street to.
Yeah, you're the only one that eats them.
I'll have a feast.
So at the Kennedy Space Center, you remember they had these are all old rockets that they've actually launched. So this is like their rocket garden, they call it.
Yeah.
And this is like a little theme of a space guy, nothing too big. This
was in 2012, I believe.
Yes.
It was February when we went down for this.
Yeah, so it was a little chilly.
Yeah.
So this International Space Station, I think, just with all the countries that have taken part in that. Oh, that stinks, Ray. I'd love to see a rocket launch there.
Well, remember when they did launch one, and we saw the trail of it. We didn't see the actual launch, but you could see the trail of it.
Yeah.
When we were at Disney, we were actually in the tree house. And you could
Swiss
see the
Family Robinson tree
yeah,
house.
that's it.
But I like this here because you actually get pretty close to a lot of these rockets. If you're into that sort of thing, I find it intriguing. And some of them, they actually allow you to get in to see what it was like for astronauts to be in these contraptions here.
That's like too claustrophobic for me. Even that.
And I think this from when they went to the moon the first time, I want to say. I think they came back in something like this.
Could be.
I think these might have been all the people lost their lives.
Yeah, it could
in some kind of accident,
Yeah, maybe.
I think this was a memorial for them.
Yeah.
And then you can go inside and you can get to see how the spacesuits evolved over the years. Mm-hmm. Which again, if you got to see how it was when they first started out compared to today, it's quite amazing how
the technology had changed. The Mars rover that goes, and then that's
so. Now they also do have, at least at the time when we did this, I don't know now. I still think they have tours, but the reason why we went here was we got to take a special tour to see the space shuttle, I think Atlantis, inside the hangar, and we get to see
that
part of the
building.
pad.
Yeah, and they don't let people in that big building too often. It was a special thing, so it was a special tour that we went on.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of stops along the way. So I think this is one of the launch sites that they have. This was not the one we were going to. No. And I think we had to be very careful what we could take pictures of. If I remember correctly, we couldn't get they wouldn't allow you to get too close to some of these launch pads, right, for obvious reasons. And I think that's the building where we were going to at the time. Yeah. That's where they were housing the space shuttle.
And also they have tons of, what do you call it? Wildlife sanctuary.
Yes.
There too. So there's tons of alligators there. We're just on the bus ride. You can see tons of them on the side of the road right there. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is one of the.
Did we see baby turtles too?
I think so. Yeah. So this is one of the alligators. We just right on the side of the road over there, as we were on the bus, we passed.
Yeah, they were telling some of the workers that they were in the parking lot. They would be under the car. You have to make sure you look under the car, make sure there was no alligators when you came out. And if there was, you'd have to stay inside until they went away because they're all protected.
And what they do is before launches, they blew air horns, right?
Air horns or fireworks, something
loud to scatter the wildlife away.
Yep. So they wouldn't, because it would. If you're in you would die, right? If you were in a certain amount of, I don't know.
Distance from the rocket.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
So this is the hangar where they store the rockets and everything. And I want to say this was 2-3 football fields high, I believe.
Yeah,
if I remember them saying.
Welcome in, Don. I'm just out and about.
I'd love to get together with all these Massachusetts people or New Englanders. Yeah,
we should just do a whole big lobster meetup.
Yeah.
Lobster bake, clam bake.
So this is what we get to see. This is why I wanted to go on the tours. I wanted to see this up close. Now I know they've changed the exhibit where you get to see this. I think there's a room where it's hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah.
I don't know if we were pretty close to seeing this when we were there. So you can see that's how close we get to get to the space shuttle.
Right. And there's like lines on the floor, and you can't go past that line. They're very strict of that, because it's their top secret. I don't know stuff. I guess.
I don't know, but for me, I loved.
Yeah, it was interesting.
I loved this.
So cool.
And as you go around, you still get to see, this is a launch site, which I know they still use today. But if you're into sci-fi or you like the space stuff, I think you'd find this stuff interesting. And inside the building, they recreated the control center, and they also had a very long rocket
that's it.
Inside there.
Either that's a replica or it's a real one.
A lot of these are real, and there wasn't too many replicas.
Right.
I think all this is kind of real, I believe.
That sounds good.
And I think that's, again, as we're coming back, that is one of the buildings we were.
Yeah, that's the building. We're on the other side. The flag is on the other side.
And that's the actual thing, because you could not go in there.
Yeah.
And I think that was from one of the Apollo missions. And of course,
there's a spaceman walking around.
And he offered my kids the MTV award, but they turned it down because they didn't understand what that meant. But yeah, that was a fun trip. And I thought they had something like Angry Birds there or something now.
Yeah.
Again, for a half a day or so.
But even the wildlife was cool to see too. And they would stop and get out and you could walk around. It was almost near a beach too, wasn't it?
Yes.
I think. And then we saw little turtles with the eggs, baby turtles. You can't touch anything.
And it's about 20 minutes from, I looked up, it was about 20 minutes from Gatorland. Mm-hmm. And I think Gatorland's maybe 45 minutes to an hour away.
Yeah.
From Disney area, approximately.
No, I don't think, I think it's closer than
that. Did Ron say?
Probably.
I said replicas.
Replicas.
Oh yeah,
replicas.
I don't remember. I'm from Rhode Island, so being from Rhode Island, I think I'm mixing Massachusetts and New York together, and I'm just
He butchers everything. So do I, but that's how we are.
And Dennis says he's on the Cape without the Florida swampiness weather. Swamp ass weather. Yeah.
Swampiness. You see, you can't even read.
I can read. I write code all day, so my eyes get drained from looking at it.
I know, and he's supposed to wear his glasses, and he doesn't.
So the last thing I wanted to show is, I'm sure we have all seen this when we go to Florida, right? You see it in the books, the coupon books.
Yep.
If you go to a restaurant outside, or you're just going on International Drive, right? You've seen something like Ripley's Believe It or Not, and there was one other one, the Upside Down building, which I can't think of the name of it. Wonderworks.
Yeah.
So we wanted to try one of these.
Yeah.
And I was a little leery of Wonderworks. I said, let me just try Ripley's Believe It or Not.
We used to like the show as a kid, so.
Exactly. And it's a very interesting place, right?
It's weird, but it's interactive too. There's lots of things to interact with.
Like a little mechanical elephant.
Yeah. Just weird stuff.
Yeah.
Is that made out of like candy or something?
This was made out of candy. So this is
Fruit Loops. It looks like Fruit Loops.
Yeah. It was like different kinds of candy here.
Yeah. It's Beyonce, right?
But this is Beyonce. I don't think I can
zoom in what it says.
No, but I think I remember this was all made out of candy, which was interesting. I put this in here because you know what this reminded me of. Can anybody know what this?
I have no idea.
It's like a cartoon. That's all I'll say. There's a cartoon that reminded me of. I wonder if someone can remember.
I don't remember. What is it? A cartoon with horns?
Who wore?
Was it Flintstones?
Yeah, you don't remember Fred Flintstone? You go to the lodge and they had to wear like the buffalo hat with the horns.
Oh, man.
Him and Barney.
I guess.
I think others would agree, would remember that.
I don't know.
You got to catch up on your cartoons.
Oh, we got plenty of. Oh God!
And that's what you get because you get that wrong.
Oh my God!
I love the little mirrors.
Yeah, but you're not in it looking like a weirdo. The Grand Poobah.
Yeah.
Hi, Snowman.
How you doing? See, water buffalo. See,
okay,
come on, get with it.
Yeah, I know.
You and Madison, especially.
What's wrong with my head? I look
at your legs. You're like a cone head person.
Yeah, that's a real flattering picture. Thanks a lot.
Hey, I would. There was no good picture of me to put in here.
Right. It was probably a worse picture of him than you didn't put it in.
That's what you get. You put me together.
What is this?
So this was a remember, this was slanted, and apparently, if I remember correctly,
the ball goes up.
There was something about when you broke the balls, you could get all in the way this was tilted sometime. If I remember correctly, I just thought it was kind of interesting and cool.
What's with the lion or the bear, whatever that is? What's he have to do with it?
He's looking at the person that's in the window. Keep him away.
I don't know.
You asked too many questions.
So
this is originally had seen a chicken without its head running around.
Yeah, they cut off his head and he still.
I just thought. I mean, you're going to see weird stuff in this place.
See, Ray would probably like this because it's optical illusions and all. He likes the magic, so he probably likes some of this stuff. Is that made of toast, right?
This was made out of toast.
And if you're hungry, you can have a snack. Got any butter? They gotta lock it up now. You might.
Did we see people with packets of butter?
No.
Trying to get in here?
No.
Butter. Yeah.
Bone crusher. Those are lovely.
Yeah, well, if you're into that sort of thing.
I don't think anyone's into that sort of thing.
No, I think there was a whip. No, I can't talk about that.
I know. I don't know. They must have shellacked it or something. Not to get moldy.
I hope they shellacked it. And of course, they had some interactive photos you could take here. And I just included this one because I just like Ronnie's face. You know, he's at that age where he's just making these weird faces in the photos. Of course, this is typical Madison, right? Teenagers just like, really, Dad? I gotta take another stupid picture. I think I get that now from the three of you.
Yeah, because you're like, do this. Oh, boy.
At some point, we should talk about how many pictures I really take when I go to each Disney trip.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. All right. I included one of me, so don't be jealous.
Oh, my God.
Well, you don't remember?
No.
I just thought it was...
Oh, American Cube. Oh, yeah, it must be different. Oh, there's the tallest man. And look, I'm the shortest.
Yeah.
See, 5 feet.
Wow, that really highlights how small you are.
I know.
But again, I think this is cool. I think I might have remembered a show. Remember That's Incredible? We've probably seen some of this on there.
Yeah, That's Incredible. Ripley's Believe It or Not show. Yeah. Oh, always.
Guess what? I got one across from us that's got the door closed online playing Call of Duty, and I got the other one right next door here, beep bopping the music. Mm-hmm. I know what you mean. I don't think I barely see them all day long.
At least it's quiet.
Ooh, Mr. Eye Popper.
Oh, that's attractive.
Yeah, there you go. That is kind of creepy, huh?
Yeah.
I thought this is, and there's a lot of other stuff in here that they have in here. An international dry sinkhole.
I don't know what that means.
I think
that's because the Wonderworks.
Yeah, so I think there was actually a sinkhole around here or something.
Who knows?
I just thought that was pretty interesting, and that's the building. It's on International Drive, and it's not that far away from Wonderworks. So I think that's why I wanted to share that.
There's a Connecticut license plate.
Yep.
So there's people from everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all we have. I mean, we've been to Daytona Beach.
Yep.
I've been to we've been to the Daytona Speedway. I've been to many Daytona 500s. I've been to it's no longer the Firecracker. The July 4th used to be the Firecracker. I forget what they call it now. Pepsi 400.
Yeah, Pepsi
I think they've changed it multiple times. So we've been there a lot. But there is a funny story. So what I like about going to the Daytona beach is you can drive your car right up on the beach, which is probably not good for the animals, and I understand that. Yeah. But it's something we just don't get to do anywhere. I've never seen it before, so it's something different. And you remember the last time we were there that I go to Trin and Ronnie, we're probably, I don't know, maybe waist deep.
Yeah.
And I told Ronnie, I'm like, Ronnie, there's something out there. I see a fin. I think that might be a shark. And then remember what? Yeah. Next thing I know, he's running out. And I think just a day or two before we saw Jaws.
No, I don't know.
Yes, Jaws is another movie that we always watch.
Yeah.
So he was just really scared, and everyone thought I was making it up, but I did see a fin. It could have been a dolphin. I don't know.
No, the real story is.
The
real story is you seen something splash and you ran out. Ooh,
no.
Yeah. And she's blaming it on Ronnie, but it was him.
No, you had something that came up to you.
No, that was in Rhode Island. I saw an actual small shark swim right near me, and I was like, I'm done. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so see, Dennis agrees.
Yep. Now, the thing is, there's a certain part. There's a part like a road on the beach. If you drive off that near the water, you get a big fine. Because I remember going to spring break in Daytona years and years ago and get a motorcycle or four-wheeler, and he drove down near the water, and he got a $200 ticket. So that's why they don't want you near that. And you could hit someone. So
and having your car there is cool because now you're not lugging all your stuff out.
Right.
You
just pop the trunk, get your stuff up. You know, you can put it near your car or just go a little bit
cool
further.
If you stay in the car.
Yeah. You can lock your valuables in your car so you're not losing your wallet or your phone. You know, so it is convenient.
Yeah, and we've been to Sanibel.
Yep.
I think we might have mentioned that last time and found some. I mean, you go to these places and you find these mom and pop restaurants or shops. That's really, you pop in. We've had like a good milkshake and burger from one place near there.
Barracudas. I don't want to see that either.
Yeah, I think so. Barracudas are worse than some sharks.
Yeah, they get a lot of teeth. Like not piranha, but like bigger.
Yeah. And we've been to Rays baseball games, like I mentioned. So I think it's pretty much all that we have done. We had St. Augustine on the list. I just didn't feel like making I hate making that drive because I know it's near the Jacksonville area. But I know there was a fort out there that we wanted to check out.
I think they're
and you said at Christmas time you wanted.
Yeah, they had the Fountain of Youth there as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, I drank that when I was little. Not little. I went with my parents. So see, that's why I'm so young.
It's so small.
It's so small. it's like Alice in Wonderland, the shrieking.
Yeah, but you said you wanted to St. Augustine.
Yeah.
They for Christmas time.
Yeah,
they put lights up or something. I think you.
Yeah. It's just I don't know. I think it might have been a hotel or something. They did it outside, but it looked really nice. So one day we'll get there.
Have any of you guys done anything that you're really interested in or that you liked besides Disney and Universal? I mean, we've done Busch Gardens, we've done SeaWorld, but just something other than theme parks. Because sometimes it's good to get that break.
And we've done Gatorland too. That's not too far from Disney, I don't think.
I had a lot of fun at Gatorland, I have to admit.
Yeah.
I've always distillery tour, so you can maybe make your own beer or wine. But remember Gatorland, I've always told you I never wanted to go because I'm like, well, it doesn't look like it's going to be fun. But we should find the picture, share them on Twitter or Instagram of us sitting on a real live alligator and holding its mouth up.
Yeah, you just sit on it and hold it up like this.
Feeding them and just I know that seeing the weirdos.
You could feed them hot dogs.
What about the weirdos that would go down, give them chicken?
Oh, they're not weirdos. They're the people that work there.
They're weirdos.
They had chickens and they're holding up and then
getting them to jump out of the water.
Yeah. It was crazy, but it was fun. I mean, you stand back. You know, you can see it. You're all in like decking, so around it. It's pretty cool though. Yeah, I think we went there 2013. That was the day of the marathon problem. That's what we found that out after we left Gatorland.
Oh, that's right. When we were at Epcot, because we went from there to Epcot.
Yep. So that was that day.
Yeah. So I don't think we have anything else to share. And it's about
It was accurate.
10 o'clock.
Yeah.
See, people know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Well, they're crazy. They're going to lose their hand, but.
So before we sign off.
These are some of the people
hold on.
I'm talking to you.
I gotta share the screen. You're a little too anxious. So I just wanted to share. So the Nerd Herders have done Venice Beach, more Marine in Sarasota, Hard Rock Casino. We were just talking about what maybe us checking that out. So I wanted to share in closing some of the channels that we try to check out on a weekly basis. So this is a nice little page I just kind of whipped together. So,
it's not everyone we watch, but it's what would fit.
Yeah, and all that I had time for. So I may play around with this
to make it smaller or whatever.
Yep. We try to we try to promote as many people as we possibly can, and I know a lot support us as well.
Right.
So we got Steve's World here. I know that he's on multiple times, but he has a show Mondays at 8 p.m. You got More Sunshines Tuesdays at 7:30. Disney Nerd Herders Wednesdays at 7, and they have a special this Sunday at 11.
I think so. 11 is a brunch on Sunday with a bunch of different people on it. Just chit chatting.
You have D&G Explorers Wednesdays at 8. The Dis and Nat crew, they're on at 9. Hello, Super Enthused. How you doing? Thank you for joining. Of course, I wanted to kind of put us up there, right?
We're Thursday at 9.
Yeah. And there's many other live streamers as well. So I wanted to do a special shout out to the Live Place. So this is Dean from the Live Place. He has a schedule of all the family friendly live streamers out there, the schedules, what their streams are typically about. So if you just go to theliveplace.com,
you'll see all the schedule of all the live streams that are. Yep. They're mostly Disney, but they're not all Disney. But but they're all family friendly content.
Yes.
So.
And just also, I know Dean, he was actually on an hour before us with Rob Fuzz, Jim from More Sunshine, and the guys from Pepper Tree Villa, right?
Arnie, yep.
Yep. And they have this fifth gate series that they're currently doing, which is about if they were to build their own fifth gate at Disney, what type of rides or what would they want to see in that fifth gate? So if you're into that stuff, it's pretty interesting.
Exhibition themes are still waiting for your Forky Friday.
Yeah.
We had this whole thing planned, and then it's just like.
Yeah.
Dave and Brandy. Okay. They're doing a cooking daytime show during. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Check that out.
So that's all that we have. I know others are with the parks being down, people are trying to come up with different ideas. Yeah. I know we're trying to think of different things, but we've been going to the park since 1998.
Yeah, together. Yeah.
Yep. So I've got all sorts of
I've been going since
goodies.
1972. I was only 2. But
and you were short then too.
Yeah. I've always been short and getting shorter.
All right. So that's all that we have. And
yep, and I'm going to try to, watch more of everyone's videos. So now that we have all this time on our hands, I'm trying to watch.
Well, you do. I still have to work.
Yeah, you still have to work. I still have my class, so I still have to do work that she's emailed us stuff to do at home. So, and it's super boring. So it's about insurance and legal, boring. So I'm trying to get that done so then I can enjoy watching YouTube and maybe do some stuff around the house. Like cleaning. But I have to be quiet because he's working. So
now, I mean, Also, if there's other stuff that you'd like us to talk about, because I mean, believe it or not, I'm a big sports card collector. I have. We were just down in my room downstairs. How many die-cast and Star Wars figures and crap like that I have. We could share some of that.
Yeah, I mean, you can follow us we're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all sorts of. So if you have an idea you want to see, I mean, we have tons of videos on our channel, different places, different videos of the parks.
Brandy's a home ec teacher, so that's why she's doing that with her daughter. Also, yeah, you check it out. I mean, it's during the day. There's nothing on TV. Right. Just something to watch. I think that's a very good idea. People should check that out.
And I see a lot of teachers reading books to children online too, on YouTube or Facebook, helping out because they're not in school right now. So that's a good idea too.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to do it, but I have tons of books I could do. I could read from now until next year, but.
Or I could just teach everyone to speak my language and teach them how to pronounce just like Ron does.
It's trigger word.
It's Tom Brady. So I lived Rhode Island all my life until I was 22, 23, and then I moved to Massachusetts because I'm in the tech industry and that's where the jobs are. I am not a Red Sox fan. I am not a Patriots fan. I'm a Yankee fan living in Massachusetts, and I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. So for me, about Tom Brady leaving, I like him. And I enjoyed watching him, but it's okay. Yeah.
I'm not devastated. I mean, I wish he stayed, but we had 20 years with him, and he has to do what's for his good for him and his family. So you just got to thank him.
Exactly, right? Charlie. I want to see someone new winning for once.
Yeah.
Instead of the Patriots.
Oh, Dean's coming in. Hi, Dean.
Yep. Oh, thanks, Dean. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for all that you do for all of us.
I will tell you the one thing I'm seeing about Tom Brady and New Englanders right now. There's this sentiment. A lot of them are pissed off at the Patriots for not signing them and giving them the money. Then there's this other half that are saying, we never liked Tom Brady anyway. Good riddance. It's like a weird thing that I've noticed New Englanders do when they're
they either love
superstars
you or they hate you.
Yeah. Yeah. But when their superstars leave, they turn on you just like
big
that.
Time. Yep.
I only turn on them for me, if like Derek Jeter left to play for the Red Sox, I would never like that guy ever again.
Yeah.
So it would have to be someone that I really liked that played for the Red Sox.
Yeah.
But I'm only like that with that one team. Oh, that's okay. Tom Brady was a free agent this year, so he decided to sign with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yep. Well, they should have given him.
And you know what they said? So he's TB12, so that's his foundation or his company.
Yeah.
Well, think about it.
Oh, Tampa Bill.
Tampa Bill.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay 12.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I like the meme they put on there. They have Forrest Gump, and he says, and just like that, Tampa Bay fans don't think Tom Brady's a cheater anymore. Just like that.
They actually said
something like that.
They actually said Tom Brady's gonna in a couple of months teach him how to cheat properly.
Yeah. Maybe.
So, all right, everyone, we're gonna sign off.
Thanks for everyone coming on and joining us, and we have no idea what we're going to do next week. Maybe we'll have to think of something.
Hit us up on Twitter if there's something that you're interested for us to talk about. Otherwise, we'll come up with something.
Yep. We have tons of stuff to show. Well, I think we showed everything except for your basement stuff.
They don't want to see.
Cheap properly.
Because they're going to want to know if we ever move to Florida, where we're going to put all this stuff.
Yeah. I don't know. We need 2 trucks to move and 2 houses to store it in.
I'm in Tampa. Brady is a cheater. All right, guys.
Hey.
thank you very much for joining. It was a fun
Thanks,
night.
everyone, and we'll see Charlie and Stacy. What is Sunday?
Sunday.
Yep.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Thanks
Thank you
for coming.
again. Bye.
Oh yes, my back set. Yes, we rearranged it.
Yeah, we maybe we can do show and tell. People can pick something out and we can bring it out.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah. All right. All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night. Take care. Be safe.